Today I'm making chocolate chip cookies. These are called Sausalito Cookies because they taste somewhat like the Sausalito cookies that Pepperidge Farm makes. And of course, as usual, I'm making a double batch. I've got 2 cups of butter here that I'm going to cream and get it softened up before we add anything else. Now that we've got the butter softened up, I'm going to add, or I have added, a 1.5 cups of regular white sugar and a 1.5 cups of brown sugar, and we're going to beat that up. So it gets a little lighter in color, and you want to stop at the mixer every once in a while if you're using the mixer to scrape down the sides to make sure everything gets mixed. Now we're going to add 2 eggs. Okay, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt and about 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and the same of baking soda. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and we'll mix that all in. I'm going to slowly add about 5 cups of flour, so we'll add them in probably add in a couple of cups and mix that in before we'll slowly add the rest. That way you don't have flour flying everywhere, hopefully. Okay, now we've got the flour all mixed in, and everything else is going to be added by hand. I'm going to add a 12-ounce bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I much prefer the Ghirardelli. They taste so much better than Hershey's or Nestle's. And I'm going to add about a half bag of toffee bits, just because I like the flavor of them. This recipe you can add anything you want. You can add peanut butter chips, you can add milk chocolate, you can add white chocolate, and I'm going to add in cup and a half of walnuts, and then we're just going to mix them all in. Now we've got everything mixed in. You get down to the end of it, sometimes it's just easier to use your hands, and we're going to shape them into balls, and I do a good size, about the size of a large walnut, and place them on the cookie sheet. They're going to bake at 350, and they're going to take probably around 10-11 minutes, maybe just a little longer because I'm making them pretty good sized. And all the ovens are different, so I would check at about 10 and go from there. They just need to be a light golden brown. These are nice and chewy. If you want them a little crisper, bake them a little bit longer.
He's got the right idea. Sucking up the sun.
All ready to go in the oven. And again, it's set at 350. And I'm going to give those about 11 minutes because they're pretty good sized. Okay, the first batch should be done here. Yep. What you want them, you'll see they're just starting to get light brown around the edges. They're fairly firm in the center, and they'll continue cooking for another minute or 2 on the cookie sheet anyway. So we're going to let them sit and cool on the sheet for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll take them off. Now they've cooled a little bit, we're going to slide them off. They should come off pretty easy. And as I said, if you like a little crisper cookie, bake them for about another minute. These will be nice and chewy. As you see, they're a nice golden brown on the bottom. And they're nice and done inside.
Munchies.